Hey everybody, welcome. Just want to thank you all for taking this time to check out my video, hear what I have to say. So normally my channel is all about movie reviews, and I talk a little bit about each one and what they mean to me and what I like and didn't like about them. And so that's kind of, a quick rundown. But this time around, I thought I'd give you guys something different, something new, something fresh. So the world, moves so fast. We're always given, the newest update of this item or this. We are given so much information. The world moves so damn fast. And so I thought I'd, give you guys a little quick take on, the entertainment business. I'm not a professional or anything, but I'm just giving you my 2 cents, my thoughts. If you didn't know, James Gunn, he is now in charge of the DC universe that's owned by Warner Brothers, and he is doing this along with a business associate, Peter Safran. Now, the two are going to run this for 10 years. For it, I've been a fan of James Gunn since, Guardians of the Galaxy, those films over at Marvel. He also put out some earlier work. He did Slither. He did that one. That's a cult classic to me. He also put out Peacemaker, which is a character from the Suicide Squad, which I wasn't aware of until that the film came out. If you're a fan of DC, you kind of and you watched the Suicide Squad this newest one directed by James Gunn, you kind of have a sense, an idea of the kind of film and humor you're gonna get from the man. The reason why I'm on board with the DC side of projects, of things, is because I feel like they are the underdog in this big old world of pop culture. We know that Marvel runs the show. Disney and Marvel have come together. And so with that said, I am Team DC. I'm looking forward to what they have planned. So again, it's not an easy process. You have a lot of characters to build this whole new world around, and in a short amount of time when you think about it, because it's not. So from what I've read over on Variety, it's going to be a long process. James Gunn has even tweeted out that whatever they have planned, it's not going to please the masses. They introduce another Green Lantern. I hope a lot of people have wanted, a Man of Steel 2. I hope that's in the works at some point. I just found out that Wonder Woman 3 is not in the works anymore. News, we still have The Flash, which is supposed to be released in June next year. I'm looking forward to that. There's already been good positive feedback from that one. Above all else, I'll say this much: it is in good hands. As you may or may not know, Avatar 2 will come to theaters on December 16th. That's next Friday. 2009, Avatar was released to the masses, and it did phenomenal. As in, it's now currently stands at the number 1 spot of worldwide release box office at $2.922 billion. That's quite a bit of money. In second place, we have the Avengers Endgame, which brought in a whopping $2.798 billion. And third, we have 1997's Titanic, also from James Cameron, and that was $2.202 billion. And last Spider-Man No Way Home that came out brought in half a billion dollars, and that's quite a bit as well. That was a lot of moolah. To me, as popular as this the first one became, I don't think it's gonna do as well as its predecessor. I think it will, reach a high. It'll be, in the high altitude, meaning it'll make bank, but it'll do well for itself. I'll say that much. But yeah, is history going to repeat itself here? Probably not. But that's okay though. And then, speaking of Avatar, next week I will be discussing the original Avatar film, James Cameron's Avatar, which I've seen a couple times. I had the opportunity of seeing it in theaters back in 2009, so that was quite an experience in itself. And last but not least, we have some titles I wanna throw out there that are scheduled to be released next year. So jumping around the internet today, I discovered some titles that stood out to me. We have The Exorcist scheduled. It's a reboot, and will be directed by. It's coming out scheduled. It's a reboot, and will be directed by David Gordon Green, who, as you know, did the Halloween franchise once again back in 2018. And Halloween Kills, and he did also directed Halloween Ends. So with this one, I don't know what to expect. It's going to be dark. If you haven't seen the original Exorcist, that one's was scary as hell, in every possible way. We also have The Nun 2. The Nun 2's coming out. I had the chance to see the original in theaters, and I wasn't too impressed. I liked the look of the nun, and specifically when this character was introduced in The Conjuring 2. It looked scary as hell, but the film as a film overall wasn't too. I wasn't buying it. It was lacking something. Maybe scares. It seemed like it relied too heavily on the jump scares. We also have in January coming up, which is a month from now, Megan. Yes, Megan's some robotic doll that turns loose and goes rogue. We also have another Evil Dead film in the works. And we have another film coming out from M. Night Shyamalan called Knock at the Cabin. So I'm curious to see how that turns out. I'm a fan of Shyamalan's work. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. There's been so much, chatter and footage, and I was wondering when that was going to be released. And it's scheduled to be released in February. Don't quote me on this, but I think it's in February. So, pretty soon. The wait must be going to be over pretty soon. And alongside Winnie the Pooh, there's also a release. It's actually coming out very soon here this month. The Mean One. It's a horror twist on The Grinch. Yeah, so looking forward to that. No high hopes with that one. So that's it for now. This is the channel for you. If you like movies and films, then I'm definitely all here for it. For you guys, I'm definitely gonna make some more videos that are newsworthy. And I want to give, a big thank you to everyone, for stopping by and checking out my channel and what it's all about. Thank you so very much. I will see you very, very soon. Take care.